Let's talk about where the murder weapon is, because this is one of the mysteries of the show that isn't going to be answered by the writers, but I think I know where it is. We need to go back right to the beginning and talk about that rip in the wallpaper. And I think there is some symbolism at play here as well as a potential revelation. First of all, it is a very childish wallpaper with a deep rip in it. This is not a coincidence. It's right there staring at us in the initial shots of the show and the final shot of the show. If they didn't want it to be that way, it would have been repaired. It is symbolic of the tear in this young boy's childhood, how something innocent is torn. I also wonder if it is perhaps a clue to where the murder weapon is hidden, a thin kitchen knife. This is a mystery that is left up in the air, the location of the weapon, because the police never find it. In this first scene, I feel like Jamie's hand is unconsciously trying to cover the rip, as you see here. He's got a gun pointed on him and his hand should be high in the air, but his hand keeps reaching for this rip, trying to sort of push it up back against the wall. It's my completely unproven theory that he slid the knife behind the wallpaper through this tear, and the rip is that it's hiding forever in his childish bedroom wallpaper. The rip is so prominent, and the symbolism of it hiding behind this innocent children's wallpaper is exactly the kind of thing I would expect from this writer and from this show. But what do you think? Is it there, or where is it? Let me know in a comment. Some viewers have pointed out that the rip in the wallpaper is even shaped similar to a knife, and in this shot it even looks like Jamie is literally holding the knife whilst being arrested. One other potential hiding spot and location for the murder weapon that I've figured out is the school. There's some dialogue that you might have missed that I picked up on my second time watching. Detective Bascom says that the security cameras show that he walked past the school and it was too dark for them to really see what he was doing there at night. Is it possible that he hid it in the school somewhere? And also, let's consider that fire alarm being set off whilst the police are there investigating. What are the chances of that happening? Now, in British public schools, sometimes fire alarms do get set off, but whilst the police are there, it's a bit of a coincidence. I think it's possible that either Ryan or Tommy might have set off the fire alarm to interrupt the investigation and stop them from finding the murder weapon. We know that Ryan gave Jamie the knife, so he'd be doing everything in his power to stop the police from finding it and linking it back to him, even though he does confess it later.